EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from NRG Stadium. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10.
Come on.
To throw right away is Ward. That one caught. It's Chimray DK. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
2nd and inches.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Cougar 19.
Here's Ward. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches.
60 Eagles, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Warriors 70.
From the gun, here's Ward. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Khalil Mack, multiple-time All-Pro there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 6.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Go.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Stroud begins with a pass. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. but I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return to give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. This one downfield for Okonkwo. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's 1st and 10.
Stephanie. 60. Cougar 19.
Throwing again is Ward. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Pacheco will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the quick. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll take this to about the 28. Tackle there by Matt Wilson.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
They'll take over first and 10.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
On the set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go. Panther, Viking, 60 Eagles, 6.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's taken in left side by Smith. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2 yards. And it's third down.
Got it. Ready? Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Throwing is Ward. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Hey,
Man in motion is Smith.
7 Pirates. Go.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2.
We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 12 to go. Looking to throw, it's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. He was looking for Chimdike that time. Now it's going to be third down.
Let's go now. Hawk step, Dragon 60.
Throwing, Ward. That one caught by Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Tennessee. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
From the 6, here comes a return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Rig, 19 Tiger.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Panther 11.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Ward. That's complete to DK. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Folks' kick is good. And the Titans stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So Nick Folk back out after the made field goal. He'll boot this one away. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Texas. Look the high. Look. Why Tony? 11. Hey, south. Under. Hey, uno. Hey, uno Mars.
On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
19 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
19 Texas. Look to high, look to high.
Stroud to throw. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
White Tony, 11. On 18.
Oh, boy.
Hey, south. Hey, uno.
Throwing is Stroud. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over at first and 10.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Come on. Ready.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. Now it's Ward. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Throwing on third down, Ward. He's got a man here. That's Alec Edelman. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Man.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. They'll come up here first and 10.
19 down. Dragon 60. Bronco 80. Cup 19. Panther 11.
Back to throw is Ward. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
70 Ranger.
Again, it's Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and There was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Third down, they need 5.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 18, 5 here.
Ward to throw again. He's got his man, and it's Smith. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Running here, it's Pollard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And the Titans first down.
Ready, go. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Second down and 8.
Come on, come on.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Third and 11.
Ready.
Here's Ward. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
A 51-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Hey, uno more. 11. With the house. 18. Hey.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans first down.
He'll get up and spike it. And let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half.
Texas. Hey, south. Swap. Another swap. Under. Out to the right. Out to the right.
On second down throw for Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half. in just a moment.
Nick Folk to kick off for the Titans.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, what's the bet? 18. What's up? Bucky. Why Tony?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
48 yards.
A big one there to start the second half. A gain of 48.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, two jet. Hey, Uno Mars. Bucky.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down for Houston.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Hey, Uno. 11. Look the hot. Hey, Uno.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
3rd down and 3.
19 Texas. Oh, ready? Hey, south. 18. What's up? Today.
Now, Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Tonight.
Mixon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So that challenge, a successful one.
All right. 18. What's up? Why Tony?
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Cade Stover, touchdown Texans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Texans are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Texans 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timber Wolf. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Out of the pistol, it's Pacheco. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Alert! Alert!
Shotgun snap for Wolf. He's got his man. Complete to Manor. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down for Tennessee.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Got it. Ready?
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing, Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun, here's Ward. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Take it in at the 8. And a nice return there. The offense not to be backed up as much as they could. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Y'all to the right. Y'all to the right. Y'all to the right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 28-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Oh, Aaron.
Here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Look at how, look. 11. On the quick, right?
Now Stroud. Rushed to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He'll get this out wide. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
Stroud. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. This defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
That's another Texans 1st down.
On the option, they give it to Mixon. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18.
To throw, it's Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and
All
11.
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, This offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. And this coach finds himself in a tough spot. He understands his team. They need 2 scores. But instead of taking the field goal, he decides to go for it. And what a job with the stop by this defense.
On the jump. Let's go. Ready.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds. A loss of a couple.
He's forced out of bounds.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Nice. Come on. 60 by 60.
Now it's Ward. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Now he's loose at the 40. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 50 yards.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
The handoff to Pollard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
30-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ready. Hawk 70.
In motion, Okonkwo. Throwing is Ward. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ready.
3rd and 5.
Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. Back over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Flush to his right. He can't get away, and he loses the football. The Texans have it. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Dragons, here we go. Set. 7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 18, go.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. There's that man again. Another catch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, it's to possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
It's a gain of 20.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Deputy! Crackle 80! Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
Looking to throw. It's, oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
6 yards.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Like 13, like 13. Tracy. 29 down, 22 Rita.
They'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
From the gun, it's Levis. That's caught by Smith on the right side. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple.
Hey, Mayday. Diamond. 20 Rita. Short.
They'll go. Here's Levis. That one's caught by Smith. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Back. Liking 18.
They'll try and run. Here's Pollard.
Tony Pollard, the ball carrier. A 5-yard pickup brings up 4th down and goal.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
22 window, 22 window.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. His kick is good. He got it. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Hey, uno more. Here we go. Hey, uno. At 18. Why Tony? 11. Hey! 19 taxi.
Down, Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here comes 2nd down.
Hey, south. Here we go. Now to the right. 18. What's that?
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
What's that? Hey, uno more. Hey, uno. Why Tony?
To throw is Stroud. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He'll spike it here. 27 ticks left on that clock.
11. Here we go. Let's go. On 18.
A second down throw for Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Look the hot. Under. Go get him. Hey, south. Oh, bro.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Oh, and a pressure there. He's taken a throwaway, and he's taken down. We are set for 4th and long.
Why, Tony?
Stroud to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big with their team leader.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans.